I wanted to talk about a problem I deal with that I think some of you might be able to relate with, and it's because I heard a popular social media figure mention it, and it really resonated with me, and I figured maybe some other people could resonate with it as well. I don't know, let me know down in the comments. But to give you some background first, I am a 25-year-old self-made millionaire. And a big reason I think I've become so successful at a young age is precisely because of this problem that I deal with. So it's a double-edged sword, right? Like there's benefits to this problem. And overall, I think I am happy that I have this problem. Most of the time, at least I feel this way. But there's obviously cons that come with it too. And I wanted to share this problem that I deal with on a daily basis. I've been dealing with it since I was a young child, and I wonder if more people out there also deal with it. And so the reason I was able to become so successful is because I only really tend to find joy in ROI related activities. And it's because I'm a little bit neurodivergent. And this has obviously many consequences, but one of the benefits, net benefits, I think, is that I only seem to enjoy doing ROI related activities. And every time I'm doing a non-related ROI activity, it quite literally feels like I'm just wasting time and I'm just thinking about all more productive things I can be doing. And lately in my life, I've been trying to make it an active practice to genuinely try my best to enjoy being in the moment and not care about the ROI of it. I've actually been trying to practice just enjoying non-ROI things. And ironically, I always end up justifying it with some ROI reason somehow. Like, even though I'm enjoying it for the sake of no ROI, well, then the ROI then is like for the quality of life. And also, I tend to find that people who do non-ROI related activities are more attractive because you're like not trying to compensate with additional resources. Like you're just enough as is, if that makes sense. And if you're just enough as is, then you can just enjoy doing ROI, non-ROI related activities. Like you can just enjoy surfing. You can just enjoy, it's even hard for me to come up with that. It's even like, it's easy for people, like regular, normal people, to enjoy flying a kite. Like I saw this guy when I was like filming a video for my car. And this was a project I was doing that was ROI related. And here I am working, and I'm in the parking lot, and I see this guy pulled up in his pickup truck, and he's just flying a kite. Like he drove all the way out to this parking lot near the beach just to fly a kite on a windy day. And I was like in awe. It was this moment of like, I was so not envious or jealous, that's not the right word, but I was just admiring it so much. The fact that he had driven all this way just to fly a kite, and he was genuinely enjoying himself. And it just gave me this crazy moment of introspection. I was just watching this guy fly a kite, and I don't want to say I envy that, because I explained there's pros to having this kind of mindset, but like it would be nice to experience that for a little bit. Like this guy, simple-minded, came here in a pickup truck, probably just like your simple regular guy, has a wife and kids, watches sports and drinks beer on weekends, has a couple friends over. And like, I feel like I could get behind that life if I had a normal mind, you know? But yeah, I was just watching this guy fly the kite, and he was just enjoying it. And I'm thinking how I could never possibly do that. Like if I were to do that, the whole time I'm flying the kite, I'm just thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, this is such a waste of time. Just flying a kite in the wind for no reason. Like, I'd be trying to rationalize it with some ROI. I'd be thinking like, well, maybe if I get really good at flying this kite, I can impress some people or whatever. And by the way, by now, I really don't give a fuck about impressing anyone. I've come to the point where I quite literally don't care what anybody thinks at all about me. And I think this has mostly come from my success. Like, I don't want to say it comes from a position of superiority, because I hate that. But I think that is what's given me a lot of confidence to just not care at all what anyone thinks about me. And it's helped me take a lot of risk in life too. But if I did care what other people thought about me, this would be a big problem, because I would not be able to socialize at all. Because I quite literally can't enjoy these regular activities that people do when they go out to the bar and they're drinking beer and they're watching sports like football and basketball. Like, unless I'm doing that sport myself, I have no interest in watching it. I watch UFC a little bit because I do Muay Thai myself. I've had a fight before. And so I'll probably do another fight too. And so I like to watch the UFC because I feel like I'm studying, you know? I feel like I'm analyzing them. I'm taking notes almost. And so I'm able to enjoy and like relax a little in that state, but there's an ROI attached to it. And then when it comes to things like football, I used to love football when I was younger because I used to play football. That was when I loved it the most. And then I used to play Madden 15 and 16, the video game. I got really good at it. I learned all these nano glitches and everything and used to sell coins to people. And I was so obsessed with the game and the marketplace and knowing every single player that I enjoyed watching football then. Because then when I would watch football, I was like gathering data that would then go into the game. So it was like I was doing homework, so I enjoyed it. But now I don't play that. I don't play any video games anymore because there's no ROI for me anymore these days. Even back then, the ROI I found from Madden was because I was selling coins to kids in my school. Now, like, I don't care about any video games. I never play any video games because there's no ROI to it. And this is why I say it's also a benefit, because I'm not wasting time like most normal people doing tasks that are simply just a waste of time. Like, I genuinely don't enjoy doing them. I don't enjoy sitting down watching Sunday football. And this has its consequences because you become super unrelatable. And like, I don't watch TV. I don't watch the latest movies. So when I'm out at a bar meeting people, and I believe small talk is important. I'm not one of those people who thinks like, oh, let's skip all the small talk, talk deep. And no, I think that's cringe and weird. Like, small talk is very important. And I love small talk. Like, I want to embrace it. But it's hard for me because I quite literally am so unrelatable. And so I've been practicing pretending to be a normal person. I've been like practicing like finding interest in things that normal people find interest in so I could maintain regular conversations with people and not seem completely autistic and aspy, you know? And I've also tried to adjust my speech patterns over time. Like, I think now I sound relatively normal, but it was definitely way worse when I was younger. And like, it's just awkward, you know? Like, you ever met someone who's clearly a little bit on the spectrum? Like, it's just a little awkward to converse with them. But because I've had some background in acting, that's helped me a lot. Even though my mind is a bit neurodivergent and maybe I'm a bit on the spectrum to a degree, because of my constant practicing with acting and low inhibition in general, because I don't care what anyone thinks about me, it sort of helped me fabricate the normal person persona. I'm not really putting it on right now for you. Like, I feel like I'm being mostly myself right now for you guys. But when I'm out and about at a bar or whatever, like, I'll slow my speech. I'll make sure I use smaller words, like retard maxing, you know? And I try to only talk about surface level concepts that normal people are interested in, you know, especially on dates whenever I'm taking girls out. Like, you never ever bring up deep topics or anything like that. I always will just bring up, you know, like, wow, like the food tastes so good, the lights in here are great. Like, I love the music in here, I love the vibe, just trying to stay in the moment. But it's hard because, you know, I'm a little bit, you know, something's a little bit off. I'm just not exactly normal. And I think that's one reason I like watching Clavicular a lot, because I resonate with that part of him. And when he actually explained this, I was like, damn, so like there are other people who deal with this same kind of thing as me. But like I said, it's not all bad. You know, when your mind is just focused on ROI related activities, you end up being hyper productive, obviously. So like, I made tons of money for my age. I've accomplished crazy things for my age. Like, I drive a Ferrari 488. I have a BMW M4. They're owned in cash. I have a New York City condo in cash. Like, this obviously is very abnormal and unusual for someone my age, and it's a consequence of only enjoying ROI things. So it's a gift and a curse, you know? The question is, would I trade it to be a normal person? And no, like, I wouldn't trade anything about myself, because I really do like the way things turned out. But I'm just sharing, you know, a struggle, because it's not all perfect. We all have our own problems and all. So I just wanted to share this one struggle, see if maybe some other people relate to it. And I really do try to overcome this. Like, I actively practice trying to enjoy the moment. I try to, like, have a cigar, sit outside in the sun. I try to listen to the birds chirping. I try to feel the breeze. Like, I genuinely have to put in an effort for these things, whereas normal people, like, they go on vacation and they just could enjoy and relax. But me, you know, when I go on vacation, or I even go outside for 30 minutes, I'm thinking, like, there's so many more productive things I could be doing right now. Like, how much time am I wasting here? Like, when I have a girl come over, like, after we have dinner and we do the thing, as soon as it's done, I'm like, all right, like, how many more minutes do I keep her here until I, like, tell her, like, all right, I'm calling you Uber, without being, like, a complete dickhead. Because otherwise, like, it literally just feels like I'm wasting time, you know, after they stay for a long period of time. Like, I really try many things to enjoy it, like, you know, try to share songs or whatever, but quite literally in my mind, I'm just thinking, like, I'm losing hours of potential sleep that I'm gonna need to be energized for the next day, because, like, it's now 2 a.m. I should have kicked her out by, like, 12:30. I know this makes me sound terrible, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I literally don't care anymore. And that's another thing, you know, people think, like, the world revolves around them. And so they think, like, every little thing they do is being micro-scrutinized. And even if that is the case, like, if you're a streamer, like Clavicular, even if that is the case, people just forget about it. Like, whenever he says nigga, people will, like, just forget about it in a couple days, and then he's on, like, all these shows and all. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, people just forget. The world doesn't revolve around you. People think it does, so they care so much about what everyone thinks about them. I don't. Like, I literally don't care. And thank God for this low inhibition that has developed, because I wasn't always like this. I used to care when I was younger, but I think it's a consequence of my success and knowing who I am as a person and knowing my capabilities and how competent I am and the pros I have going for myself, which I don't want to articulate because that would just be arrogant. But, obviously I'm doing okay. And I know that about myself because I'm honest with myself. And so, yeah, like a big part of Stoic mindset, because I'm big into Stoicism, is whenever like people are judging you, it's to like critically analyze it without emotion. Just like understand like who are these people that are judging you, and why do you care about their opinion? Like most of the time, it's just fucking insignificant clowns judging you. Like if someone like of significance and who's actually pretty sharp and has accomplished a lot of things is criticizing me, then I'll objectively analyze the feedback and take it into consideration, not emotionally, not like care about it like I get offended, but care about it like, okay, let me note that feedback. But truthfully, most people have completely misprioritized their lives, and so their feedback is quite literally useless. And I know this as a fact, so like, that's a big reason I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about me, is because I just see these people as not understanding life. And a lot of times they're just projecting to their insecurities or whatever. And I mean, what does it matter anyway? If someone like makes fun of you for something, like, who cares? Like, it's just words. Like, I already know all the flaws about myself. Like, I'm black-pilled, bro. Like, I know every single flaw about myself. I know every single shortcoming. But, like, so if someone were to point that out, like, I don't care. Like, sure, yeah, that's an objective fact. Like, okay, I know that's a problem. Okay. I literally don't care. Anyway, back to the primary topic. I've been trying my best to not only enjoy non-ROI activities, but just in general blend in as a normie. So if you ever were to meet me at a bar and you meet me out and about, like, I would not be talking this way at all. No way. I would be trying to talk like a normal person, and it's a complete act. And it's not because I care about what they think. It's because I just know that objectively, like, that's the better way to navigate for friend relationships. Like, you're gonna maintain more friends like that, lead to a better quality of life. People will be like, oh, like, that's so fake, like, you should just be yourself. And it's like, dude, it's not that deep. Like, I could get to know somebody. These fucking cars are so loud. The motorcycles, holy shit. I like motorcycles though, so I'm not gonna get mad at them. Try not to let anything faze you in life. Sounds pretty sick, honestly. I don't know if you guys could even hear it on the mic. But yeah, it's not that deep to like initially fabricate yourself in that sense. Like, I'm not just gonna start talking deeply when I meet someone. Like, I'll try to act normal. I'll try to seem like I'm interested in some things that they're interested in, so we could develop a relationship. And then when the time is appropriate, then I could start opening up to that person a little bit more and having these kinds of talks with them. Like, I feel like these people who say that's artificial, like, just don't understand nuance. So yeah, if you see me out and about, I'm gonna be trying to act normal, so you're not gonna be getting the same version of me. But there's a couple things I've been doing to try to seem normal. I'm not gonna talk about all of them, but yeah, like pretending to be interested in sports, like pretending to know some things about movies and all. Seeming interested in material things, even though I quite literally don't have interest in them anymore, even though I did when I was younger. Now I don't have interest in material objects really, but like if I see someone wearing nice sneakers because it's related to my business, I know everything about sneakers, like I'll point that out and I'll talk about like, hey, like, yeah, I love those shoes. When I'm in the elevator with someone, I have conversations with people about their dogs. We talk about our interest in dogs and, the outfits they're wearing. I don't care at all about fashion, man. Like my business revolves around fashion and sneakers, and I know everything about it, but I don't care at all about it because we resell. Like I give resources to people, inside info and software to help them resell. So I know everything about it. And so when I see people's outfits like this, I pretend to be interested. Like, oh, yo, that's a fire Kith shirt, man. I remember that from the Bronx Tale drop, whatnot. But the truth is, I don't give a fuck about any of this. Like, dude, this is like some $20 shirt. But obviously, if I go into a whole spiel about not caring about material the first time meeting someone, like that's not something you do with small talk, really. Unless they bring it up first. And then you've met someone who's also kind of neurodivergent, a little bit like you, and more introspective. And I think I've just had too much time to think about things. Because when I was younger, I wasn't as much like this. I still was, but it's gotten worse as I've gotten older and I've started to spend more time thinking about things and understanding things that matter. Because if we think about what makes a human being happy, like what spikes our dopamine or keeps our serotonin up, it's really things that lead to survival and reproduction. That's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. And everything becomes related to that. Like when you win a game of, so like a beer pong game or whatever, the reason you enjoy that win and you get an ego boost from it is because winning in general is tied to eventually like being able to reproduce in an evolutionary sense. But because I've given these things thought and like I understand how these things work, it's hard for me to enjoy a game of beer pong because I know that my mind is just like falling for that. I know that my mind is just not perfectly wired and it would spike my dopamine. So because I'm self-aware of it, it makes me unable to actually get the joy from it that most normal people get the joy from it because they're not thinking about it this deeply. They haven't figured it out. But because of that, I can't even enjoy these games. Like when I'm at a party, like just last night, I was at a party with some friends and they're all playing these beer games and all, having a great time, drinking and all. I just can't, I can't enjoy it. Like I pretend like I do. I can't, I don't enjoy it at all. And if I do decide to play, then I just get like hyper competitive and I want to win it. And it's not even fun. It just becomes like a task for me to do because then I'm like relating an ROI to it. Like, oh, I don't know. It's really hard for me to just like enjoy and let go in the moment, but that's something that I've been working on. Like that Tyler Durden mindset of like just let go. Stop trying to control everything and just let go. It's big in Stoicism. That's really what that philosophy revolves around. And I'm big on that. And so I really do try my best to live by that. And I've gotten pretty good at it in recent years, but not perfect. And I'm still struggling with the ROI part of it. Like I'm really struggling to enjoy non-ROI related things. And now that like I'm making a habit out of trying to enjoy these non-ROI things, I end up justifying them by like somehow creating a new ROI for it. Like, okay, I'm gonna go, surfing or whatever, then I'll be like, my mind is already thinking of like the return on investment for it by like, oh, I get better at this. It'll be impressive, and it's also good cardio. It's good for me, but like I don't want to think about that. I just want to like be in the water, like these normal people talk about, like be in the water and just feel good and feel the sun on you and the water refreshing you. Like I wish I could just like have that feeling of enjoyment, but I don't. Like I'm just always ROI oriented. And I've been trying really hard to do that. Like I've been trying to make efforts to just enjoy the moment, living in the present and not caring about the ROI. And then, like I explained earlier, it's more attractive to do non-ROI related things. So then that becomes an ROI. Like I can't escape it. No matter what I do, like I can't escape this thought process. But like I said, hey, I'm not trying to seem like I'm complaining. I'm just pointing out a struggle that maybe some of you will resonate with, because I don't know who to talk to about this. But yeah, I'm genuinely trying to practice that, because like you're just a more pleasant person to be around when you're like that. And God, I'm already thinking of like the ROI of it. Yeah, I just want to enjoy life for enjoying life, you know? I'm working on it. Getting there.